Hey Gemini, how are you? I'm good. My name is Carol Lisette. I'm here with your Manifestation Activation Tarot reading for the month of November 2023. Here I will look into the frequencies that the Gemini in the light is currently sitting in for your manifestations. I will clarify those frequencies to look deeper into the energies here with the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot system. I'll go around and clarify that. We'll talk about the way that your manifestations are coming together, your own particular frequencies. I'll get some channeled messages at the end. And as this video is uploading, dear Gemini in the light, as this video is uploading, I will activate the frequencies that are revealed to us here, okay, from Spirit, so that during your days for the next 30 days, about from when you see this is the intention that I set, you could think of the frequencies, and by my activating them for you, you would be able to access and just access those frequencies a little bit quicker for you, darling. A little ease of access for you, for the frequencies that you're already sitting in. I'm helping you with your awareness of your own frequencies. As we walk through this portal, I'd also like you to know that Gemini in the light, if you would be interested in accessing the negative belief chakra cleanse that I did also do for my Gemini viewer ascending in the light, you may also take advantage of that by just setting forth the intention, because I've already gone through the chakra system of my Gemini viewer in the light, found some negative beliefs. I just cleared those really quickly for you, okay? So those are cleared, and if you would like to, would like that, it's already done, so you just access it. It's your choice, darling. After watching this video, I'm offering it to you now, and time is not real. So those negative beliefs are released, and by accepting that from me, your chakra system as pertaining to the archetype of Gemini should start to flow in a more fluid way, darling. Okay, so all right, without any further ado, let's get into it. If you would enter into this energetic exchange with me, Gemini, for the greatest good of everybody involved, let's do proceed. I'm going to clear and ground, set my intention here. For this reading, I ask that you do the same. Think about whatever is closest to your mind and whatever has been closest to your heart. Okay. Oh, Gemini. Okay. Let's get it, Spirit, please. For the light, for this frequency. Your heart space, you've got number 9, allowance. This is your head space. In your head space, you've got number 9, allowance. In your heart space, you've got number 24, earth. In the correspondence between the two, you've got number 21, the divine feminine. And what will not be changed, the principle of cause and effect here, Gemini. You've got magic, number 31, and what won't be changed, the principle of gender. You have got number 38, remembrance. In your dance with destiny, you have got number 8, alchemy. And in your overall vibration, you've got number 42, tantric journey, Gemini. Let's move forward. Before I show you the frequencies and colors, I'm going to clarify with the Rider-Waite-Smith. So we just have a little more to work with here. Moving forward. Thank you, Gemini, for your patience. Let's get it, okay? I'm an energy worker. I'm also autistic, so I do stim with the energy that I do feel and translate here for you, darling, if you were curious as to what's actually going on here. I'm clairsentient, amongst other things. Who? Gemini, excuse me, I just need to clear for a second. Thank you. And hydrate. Been working your energy all day too, you know, so it's just like the culmination of it for the whole day. Once I open the portal, it starts to move quickly. So thank you for your patience. Got the 8. Get all the cards. Okay, Gemini, what we have here in your headspace, this is your mind space. It is the principle of mentalism. With the principle of mentalism, it states that what you think about, you're attracting to yourself, okay? And you've got number 9, allowance. The frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way, without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wonder and dance of existence and expansion. Have a look at the colors, please, in the sacred geometry of allowance. Just have a quick look. It doesn't need to be too expensive. I'll put a picture up in the community tab. And it is here with the 8 of Wands. So immediately what I'm getting here, Gemini, is that because you've got the divine feminine here too, and then earth as in Mother Earth, I'm seeing that there's been some type of trip in your mind where you're deciding to allow you some type of yin energy, divine feminine energy here, as yes, I will allow it, kind of, when it's almost like you're picking and choosing what to receive here. You're allowing, you're almost opening your mind. It's like shopping for what you want here in manifestation is what I see. Almost, it's like, what would you allow into your wardrobe kind of thing. Like this is what I'm seeing, like picking and choosing an allowance, a fully, you just know that you're in complete control here. I see with your thoughts, Gemini. This is what I'm seeing. And then you've got 8 of Wands with it, and this has to do with very quick movement. Okay, travel even, air travel, passion. It's passion. It's almost, it's like, what I'm feeling here is that there has been some passionate, so things are moving quickly, and you are quickly choosing what thoughts to hold on to and what not to. And this is also bringing your manifestations to you quickly as well. I'm just seeing like very quick movement. I'm feeling like in my stomach, like when you're at the carnival and you're in that one ride where the zero gravity ride where you stick to the wall because it's going around so quickly is what I'm feeling right now, with this allowance in your the principle of mentalism and the Eight of Wands. So I'm feeling that Gemini is very quickly magnetizing here something to yourself, darling. Let's move forward over here in the principle of I relate this heart space to the principle of polarity, since there are different poles to every emotion. Okay. So this is now the frequency of Earth, number 24. The frequency of Earth activates our deep connection to this physical plane by showing us the beauty of all the aspects of our Great Mother and revealing the more ethereal, spiritual aspects of our nature. Number 24, Earth. Okay, over here with the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is the wish card. And it can be a little selfish, and that's all right, kind of. I see that. You see him? He's like, these are my wishes. I'm going to receive them. You see the look on his face, like he's cheesy. This is what I see here. But then with the Mother Earth, with the frequency of Earth, spiritual. Oh, so you've been. I see here really resonating with the earth when it comes to your wishes, Gemini. You must have been going outside, grounding. I'm feeling this, that you got really into your own energies and compiled. I see this compilation of wishes, and I see you meditating on them in nature. And the way that we can easily become one with nature when we really are into our meditations like this, when you finally calm all the way down and you become one with everything around you. This is what I see that you did here with your wishes, with what you wanted to experience, Gemini. That's what I'm seeing with this Nine of Cups card, is I'm seeing an emotional resonation with whatever your manifestations are. So I don't know how you do this. You could be a person who can do all of their manifestations in their mind with just like thought forms. People do this. Or you can be a person who scripts. You can be a person who does subliminals or uses music. Whatever it is that you do when you're truly desiring something. I'm seeing that, that you really got into almost like a hypnotic meditation where you are able to truly say from your heart what you want to desire, and then align yourself with the earth into these feelings. And this is the reason why this Eight of Wands is here, darling. Because you're allowing it. You chose what these wishes were. I see this person actively manifesting. This is what I see. I don't know if this was completely intentional. Sometimes these things, we can manifest really quickly, matter of days or months. But other times, we don't realize our true desires. These true desires, they sometimes follow us through lifetimes, you understand? Or they could have been a very strong desire, excuse me, in your younger years, and then this emotion may have popped up again now a decade later or something. But what happened is that what's happening in your manifestations right now, Gemini, is I see that you have some very true desires coming to you. And I see that because you properly did this very true, honest desiring, and then became one, experienced those feelings as if you already had them. They're coming in quickly, darling. And that's this allowance. You allowed it by just stating what you wanted to the universe. This is how you allow, and this is how you co-create, my love. Great job. Moving forward. The next position is the correspondence between your heart and your mind. So, the principle states, as above, so below. And as I have put the system together, I am saying that the correspondence between your heart and your mind will represent the principle of correspondence, the energy that your heart and your mind are making together with this earth and this allowance, okay? Divine Feminine, we mentioned this earlier. Okay, yes, I see this Gemini that you've been working with, the Divine Feminine, and it's popping up here. Number 21, the Divine Feminine. The frequency of Divine Feminine supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. Number 21, Divine Feminine, have a look. Paired with the Five of Cups. I wonder why is this? Five of Cups has to do with some type of regret. What's up with this? Let's have a feel. Hydrate. Correspondence with your wishes and the quick. So, I'm not sure about this. I don't know. I'm not getting it. Because this is creating, so. There's this cloud around this person's head. It's actually, I'm getting masculinity from this too. This is a man. This is what I'm feeling, a man. I don't know what that noise is, but I'll just close the window in case you guys hear it. So there's a cloud. I'm seeing brain fog. This is what I got, guys. Thanks for your patience. And we're battling with allergies, so if you hear my son coughing in the background, also thank you for your patience in that. So with the Divine Feminine, I see that you're sitting in this Divine Feminine energy, and maybe your masculine energy is a little bit foggy. Yeah, this is what I'm seeing. I didn't understand it at first, but now I see this. So your Divine Feminine energy is really strong right now. I don't know, maybe it's overpowering, or I think maybe the masculine energy within you, darling, was feeling regret. So there was some actions that you took before, and you were not happy with them. You decided to fall back, and you decided here to resonate with the earth with your wishes. I see this. You allowed things instead. So this Mother Earth and this allowance has now helped you to balance out this brain fog, this masculine brain fog that I see here, which is this brain fog. Sometimes when our brain gets a little bit foggy or we feel burnt out, sometimes not sometimes, we're more prone to feel regret, to feel down, we go through in this actionable way. We take actions that don't yield results that we're happy with, and we're now exhausted mentally and physically, and this is what I'm seeing, that this kind of gave a blow to your masculine energy. And so your feminine energy came to balance you out here in the principle of correspondence, as above, so below. So it needed to be balanced out. This is what it is, though. This is what the universe does, and I see instinctually you knew. So because you resonated into these frequencies, darling, you vibrated with Earth long enough to become in the frequency of Earth. You vibrated long enough with allowance to become that way. It's almost like instinctually you knew, your essence knew you needed this feminine energy to help you here, darling, with your manifestations. Wonderful. This is good because they're coming in very quickly. Moving forward in the principle of cause and effect, this is what can you do to cause change in your life. Number 31, magic is the frequency. The frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move toward possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. Number 31, magic. Coming up now with the Page of Cups I see here. And what I'm seeing with the Page of Cups with this magic is, and when it comes to it, because there is this young, so now you might be emerging now slowly, darling, with your, I think this feminine energy has helped you kind of slow down, clear this fog. And I'm seeing this, you're emerging here with your emotions kind of on your sleeve as the Page of Cups. So this is just young nobility kind of coming out with their own magic. And I think the magic here, darling, is the vulnerability that you're, because let's be honest. Sometimes when we get into this fog and we're disappointed, it's actually our ego that gets bruised, right? And so for you to be here now, your manifestations are coming in quickly, darling, and your masculine yang side here is being healed, has been healed emotionally. This vulnerability, the magic is in the vulnerability of kind of re-emerging here, reapproaching your manifestations, even though it's just the beginning. It might just be with these opening your heart, taking action according to your true feelings in vulnerability, taking vulnerable actions, almost not doing anything that isn't kind of linked to vulnerability here. Doing only what matters. Your magic is in focusing your energy on only the things that spark you up, that spark your emotions to start flowing fluidly and facing that. So Gemini in the light, darling, as your manifestations come into fruition, whatever they may be, darling, okay, we're always manifesting. I see you're going to get what you wanted, and I see that you're very confident, and there was a selfishness here, and I see that was needed to heal yourself. And because sometimes, you see selfishness and you think like you're kind of, sometimes when you hear the word selfish, it's just kind of like a turn off. But no, I'm seeing like, I'm kind of proud of you. Like when I see this, I'm seeing you like, yeah, good, like heal yourself. Yeah, take your attention and turn it into yourself. And you did that, resonated, beautiful. Okay, so Gemini, this is good, sweetheart. Listen, whatever your manifestations are, whatever you're bringing into yourself, if you wanted to cause any changes, like it's got to do with the strength of your emotions and the messages. So your energy in motion right now is where your magic is what I'm seeing, sweetheart, okay? And now moving forward, we're in the principle of gender. What can you not change, right? What will be changed? It is in the frequency of remembrance. Okay. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we've gone through as a soul and body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we've gone through. Okay, have a look, everyone. Okay, remembrance. And remembrance, the frequency of remembrance here is paired with the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is a gift of love. I'm seeing a gift of love. but I'm seeing a change in the remembrance. I'm seeing that you're remembering things differently now, darling. I'm seeing that your view on past experiences with love, you're starting to see things clearly. There's no denying it, and what you can't change is that you're remembering things for more of what they actually were instead of what maybe you perceive them to be at the time. I'm starting to see you look at your past experiences with less of an emotional attachment and more of from the place of the observer. And this honest recognition of your past experiences with love, this honest recognition I'm feeling is what is allowing now the universe to give you. I feel God giving you love. I feel like God has graced you with love in your life, an opportunity of love. And I was telling you that your magic does lie in your energy and motion. He's offering one cup here. There's this one. He's offering it like this. And in this card, it's the hand of God giving the gift, the opportunity. This opportunity, you're ready for this opportunity, darling. I want you to know if love does come knocking on your door, with this remembrance. So I'm feeling that with this brain fog and this masculine energy that you may have stepped toward love and the wrong way is what I see. But I think that some things have been cleared up for you when you fell back, kind of resonated with the earth, took more stock with everything we already talked about. So what I'm seeing, sweetie, is that during this time, you allowed the clear vision to come to you. You allowed this. And this is why love is coming to you, sweetie, because of this. This is what you did, sweetheart. I'm seeing it. So this has to do with maybe you had some heartbreak when it came to love or a situation of love. Now I'm thinking romantic, but I'm also thinking that it could have been with a family member. I'm feeling mother. I'm feeling this. This is channeled, but also could have just been any family member, sweetheart. So, and also sometimes our relationships with other women will mirror our relationship with our mother too. If there's some baggage, it might be this. I don't know. Or with just the divine feminine. Okay, moving forward, change. We have got the frequency of alchemy in your dance of destiny. So the frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemist to perform the miracle of transmutation. Number 8, alchemy. See it? Okay. Paired with your first major arcana, the Hierophant. Okay. So this is pretty badass, like to have alchemy with the Hierophant. The Hierophant, I just want you to know something, okay? So back when these decks were made, and this is how I read it too, the Hierophant was not just the priest, you know, he was a religious leader, but he was also a political leader. So people would come to the Hierophant and ask for advice. And also it was almost like the Hierophant's word was almost law to people who saw everything as everything back then. They merged their policies that they lived by with their spirituality, their religion. The Hierophant was like this all-knowing person who had authority and also had ancient secret knowledge. And so to be in the frequency of alchemy with your first major arcana, and in this reading, in these readings, I look at major arcanas as destiny points that you wrote into your contract. Okay, these are portals. This is something you wrote into your contract. And so you, Gemini, if you are in the light, in your daily rhythms, currently right now, in your daily rhythms, by the way, could be your circadian sleep rhythms. It could be the rhythms that you use, your habits, your daily rituals. You could be an artist or a dancer, or it could be the route that you drive to work or school every day. Also, it could be the rhythm of your heart. Some people have heart murmurs. Everyone is so unique in their rhythms, darling. And in your rhythm, I'm seeing alchemy, and I'm seeing an authority over alchemy. I'm seeing your daily rhythms here. You're alchemizing emotional and thought alchemy comes first. This energy will come quicker. Emotions and thoughts will come first before the reflection of whatever you're manifesting will reveal itself to you, because all things are vibrating, and whatever your wishes are need time to slow down and vibrate. Slow the vibration of your wishes down. Your wishes are thoughts and imaginings. And so now that they're so real and you put so much emotion through behind it, and you did all this meditating and things like this, as long as you know you're being very honest in your emotions and how you're expressing them in the world, I'm seeing that, yes, reality, these thoughts are going to slow down. The vibrations of them are going to slow down enough to start revealing themselves in the tangible, in 3D, okay? Everything exists. And then when we experience them here in the world, it's because these thoughts have slowed down in the form that you've projected from your third eye and appeared now in your cognizance, okay? This is what you're doing in your daily, so your spiritual practices. I'm seeing a Gemini also somebody who puts intention behind everything they do. So maybe you're putting intention, like very nuanced intention. Okay, let me think of something. Spirit, give me a good example here. Clear. For example, I've got some trees, and those trees represent a portal to me. And so before I walk through these two trees, before I walk through the portal of these two trees on my daily walks, I will set my intention as I walk through this portal, this, that, and the other thing. I will be on my highest timeline. I will, whatever it is that day, my true intention for that day, where my heart is. It may be that day that I'm wanting to reflect other people's true beauty to them. And this is what I'll do as I walk. Today, every person that I encounter will see their own true beauty in my reflection. And I walk through this portal, and it ends up to be so. It does, okay? So, but this is just a small example, and I'm seeing somebody here who has a deep understanding of what repetition and energy can do. And so this has to do with also rituals, rhythms. Inevitably, if you follow through with your skincare regimen every night properly, inevitably you will see a change, right? And so, but I'm seeing alchemy, so whatever, so just pretend that you're starting to see the changes in the physical world from this skincare routine, okay, for example. And now you're beginning to have emotional attachments to this, to the results that you're seeing. And these emotional attachments are forming now understandings. You're putting this intention and the emotional attachment. Here I'm seeing Gemini in the light vibrating. Your mental, your consciousness level is starting to see that you could achieve that beautiful, now that you've felt the emotion to what that skincare regimen does for you with the results, that emotion, that satisfying emotion, I'm seeing now that you could maybe resonate in that emotion. And next time, if you ever fall off with your skincare routine, instead of it taking 2 weeks for you to get back on track, you'll remember the satisfying emotion, alchemize also your appearance with your emotion, and you could achieve those results then in a week instead. I hope this is making sense to you. This is a channeled message having to do with real life alchemy and the ways that we implement that in the world when we're wanting to slow things down and bring them into existence, or when it comes to emotional alchemy. Okay. Thought alchemy could be something like with the thought, the negative thought releases that I did for you. This is me performing thought alchemy. Okay. This is what I see in the Gemini's daily rhythm, your dance with destiny. I see that you're meant to be here. So whatever it is that you're trained in, whatever your craft is, you're an authority in it. And so people are probably coming to you, or seeing, or maybe people are avoiding you. Maybe people are avoiding you because this is a lot for the average Joe. So please don't feel too lonely, okay, Gemini? When you're like, okay, like, why are you being standoffish with me or something? People are just noticing your progression here. Relationships change with growth, and that's okay. Moving forward. Hydrate. I can't drink, like I drop water on my face. How embarrassing. Did I get it? Okay. So moving forward. So here in your overall vibration, you have got number 42, Tantric Journey. The frequency of Tantric Journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and with another. Number 42, Tantric Journey. And it is paired here with the Hanged Man. This is another major arcana. Okay. So maybe when you slowed down here and got into your divine feminine, you slowed down. This disappointment must have really made you have to reconnect with yourself. Your ego must have really gotten hit because you had to reconnect with yourself. I'm seeing your overall vibration is reflecting somebody who had to really get into their own body, their own I see that you, Gemini, had to get into your own energy. You must have been doing things that you really like, getting your heart rate up and breathing through that. I'm seeing that you started to allow more energy by sitting back and vibrating with the earth, and then sitting and saying what you want your manifestations to do, sweetheart, with strong emotions, with the strong emotions elicited here that you were dealing with. You were so specific, sweetheart, and you vibrated with the frequencies properly to make them come to you so quickly in your allowance with this 8 of Wands. So this was you growing, opening up a portal for yourself to start to receive more energy, sweetheart. You had to deal with that. So that can feel really, really good, and it could make you almost burst with energy. I see that you have been dealing with this and breathing through it. This can emerge as emotions, very strong emotions. You may be feeling like this is releases, your body's catching up. What I'm seeing is that as you're elevating, your body is having strong reactions, sweetheart, and you're having to stop in that moment as the Hangman, and seeing that you wrote this into your contract, sweetheart. Okay, so but what's happening is that I see you with this tantric journey that you've been doing really good with your breathing. Okay, you've been breathing through it. This is a personal thing, I understand, but getting into your body and understanding like these strong emotions, like this could be fear, this could be, what I'm seeing is a person getting triggered by super strong emotions, remembrances of emotions. getting triggered by old coding, and then old emotions being elicited, and then a necessity to deal with that tension of it. And I see this Gemini loving themselves, like choosing to deal with that with love instead of masking, hiding away from these emotions. I'm seeing you choosing to deal with that in love, to approach it, to transmute this old coding, these old ideas, the emotions that were brought up with them. No. So this is your transmutation of your own light body. This is this alchemy, sweetheart, is what I'm feeling and seeing. So, but what I'm seeing is that when the self-love came, you started to really feel self-love, and that could just make you not know what to do. I see you being smart and breathing. Breathing through it in your way. Or maybe you started a new exercise routine. Something to deal with this new energy. I'm seeing a new craft. This is you channeling, stopping. You're noticing a change in your life, in your cognizance, in the energy around you. And I'm seeing you taking control through body, through your recognition, through your body, through your senses, kinetically. You're feeling kinetic energy. You're breathing through it. You're stopping and taking your time to do so. And you're meant to do this. And I know this is weird. Like, this could feel weird, okay, to people ascending. This is like, these are those ascension symptoms that, like, nobody goes into detail about. This is what I'm seeing, that you went through this breathing and you took your time to do it. Good job, Gemini. Okay. Oh, moving forward. Let's go through and you guys, I'm gonna have to take this damn sweater off. Getting hot. Okay, let's go through. Let's go through really quick. I'm gonna take this stupid sweater off and I'm gonna clear it and ground. And I'm gonna go through with the Rider-Waite Smith one more time, and then we'll get channel messages. Okay, guys? All right, let's do that. I'm so sorry. I thought I could leave the window open. I'm decent. I'm fine. I probably look like a raccoon here if I've been sweating. Yeah. Okay, Spirit, thank you. This feels better. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Spirit, now for the light. Now that I've seen what Gemini's been going through personally, show me what now in the light, what needs to be said. Use me as a vessel for the light, please, Spirit. This is already activated. Thank you. You started this journey with your meditation in nature. You started it. You started all this portal and everything, all leading up to needing to use Tantra for your processing of the energy. So very good job. Okay, great job. Initiating your own ascension process, of course. Everybody has to, but I'm seeing the details. I like it. Okay, right away. Leading in with the world here, everyone. affirmations. Hey, got this angel or a quartz here, guys, to mention if that means something to you. Here with allowance. Now, allowance, this is your thought space, okay? This is you really being able to traverse ideas, thoughts, okay? And just kind of picking and plucking what you want. And because your emotions were so strong in your meditations when you were, trying to balance your inner compass here, everything's coming in quickly and passionately, possibly some travel, okay, where things are traveling quickly to get to you. So, and then that is paired with the world, darling. You might be even doing world travel. You might be traveling the world, is what I'm seeing. But on another note, the world has got to do with a completion. We begin on the Fool's journey, and the destination is the world here, the world card experience. So this was a lesson that this is a culmination of things. This is also on your soul contract. This is part of your soul contract, sweetheart. This is a destiny card, a major arcana. You had to experience these wrong choices when it came to where you put action, what you put your actions behind. This was an experience that you had to, your ego, when it came to your masculinity, had to be kind of hit, is what I'm seeing. I'm sorry, like, everybody has masculine and feminine, okay? And everybody's ego has got those sides as well, and I'm seeing that. This is what happened, but that had to happen. This had to happen, darling, because you had to get into this where you could learn how to alchemize with your manifestation so quickly. We talked about a lot when it came to slowing the vibration of reality down, to alchemize with your emotions and your thoughts and the actions, how you go about doing that. I'm reading to you your own story, and so that was the Fool's journey, and I'm seeing this completion to the world, which is bringing you this kind of very empowered, to this very empowered place in your mind where you're like, yes, what I allow is coming to me really quickly, and you're gonna have the world. You may be traveling the world. This is just an overall vibrational, overall energy that I see, an accomplishment. Somebody very accomplished here. And it just took for your accomplished when it comes to manifestation, accomplished when it comes to your own personal leveling up here. Okay, you have levels up is what I'm seeing, and I love it. I like it. I do. Okay, we're recording. Okay, good. Moving forward. Oh, and then when we move forward, we've got the Eight of Wands is here again. We're just talking about it, right? And it's with the Nine of Cups. So, okay, so we've got Earth with the Nine of Cups. Remember, the Nine of Cups is the wish card. And then the Eight of Wands is coming through again with the mystical manga. This is fun. This is good. So your heartstrings this is just a reiteration from Spirit. Like, okay, I'm getting excited too. Like, I'm like, oh, look, the Eight of Wands is here again. Like, so yeah, truly, if you did wish to travel, good. But if not, this could also be very quick communication or just things popping off quickly, like new experiences. You have new experiences coming to you. Okay, Gemini, and look at, if you're a Gemini who's like, I'm not going anywhere, it's Thanksgiving, my kids are on Thanksgiving break, I'm not going to do anything. No, this is also experiences like that you want to experience within yourself. Like, you're going to have some very personal experiences that you've been wishing for too. This is something that I'm seeing, that no matter where you go, you can definitely be leaving, but clear the throat chakra, I don't care, I'm saying it. Look at it. Stay so connected, okay? And whatever the obstacles may be, please do almost force yourself, okay? Even if you really don't feel like it, go on your walks, go to nature. Even if you just bust out and you just like sit on your front lawn for a minute, okay? Or your patio, your balcony, do that to reconnect to nature. to Mother Earth here, because your wishes are coming through quickly to you, sweetheart, okay? And like I said, these are going to be experiences, and I just felt that. Oh my God. Oh. You guys, so we were talking about how you were feeling things like before you actually got them, and this is what got you to this allowance in your mentalism. So there's going to be new things that you're bringing to yourself. Enjoy your books, enjoy your fantasies, enjoy your movies, enjoy your imaginings. Enjoy them, really, like when you have the time to be in fantasy or be in whatever it is that is creative, that sparks your creative side of your mind, sparks your imaginings. It could be like even somebody who wants to renovate a room. Imagine it, you know, because I'm seeing your energy, I'm seeing your essence also continually manifesting with your imaginings, with these emotions. You're at this place now, sweetie. So what you feel the most about, Gemini, is definitely being magnetized to you, sweetheart. This is what I'm seeing, and I'm feeling, I hope that I'm translating this to you, because I'm feeling a very magical frequency. Here. Oh. Yeah, okay, so with the Divine Feminine moving forward in the correspondence between your heart and your mind here. And then don't forget, the energy of your heart and your mind, they're so well balanced, your inner compass. You have a lot of passionate things coming to you very quickly with this Eight of Wands reiterated. So, okay. The cups are the 9 too. It's almost like this passion catalyzing you to the realization of emotional wishes, darling. Okay, moving forward. With the Divine Feminine, you've got the Three of Cups. So in this healing, because this is going to be your higher heart, this is also going to be your third eye. To me, this represents your third eye and your higher heart. It's your inner compass. What I'm seeing here is that I was telling you to get into your imaginings and your whatever makes you feel happy and creative. And so what's coming out here is this Three of Cups. So I'm here to encourage you, like, to have fun. Okay, have fun. Now, Three of Cups can represent drinking, but all in all, it just represents this jovial, wonderful, joyous time, okay? So just enjoy yourself here. Allow the world, allow people, allow your heart and your mind to imagine you into a place. Allow this. Allow your imagination to take you over. Allow this Neptunian kind of frequency. Allow yourself time and space for this, darling, is what I'm seeing. And then talk about it. Talk about the wishes, the feelings that are elicited, okay? So obviously, you're not going to be like doing some outrageous thing that is happening in another parallel universe. But the emotions elicited by these imaginings are really going to bring you the closest to that frequency, to that emotional experience in the 3D as possible. Your emotions are just so very powerful, Gemini, and your thoughts, beautiful. Okay, moving forward here. And the principle of cause and effect, what can you change? Oh my gosh, you've got another major arcana. You've got the Wheel of Fortune here. Magic, be vulnerable, be open with, now you're facing, you're starting to take action, okay? And you've got the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, you can't see it. The Wheel of Fortune. So what I'm seeing here is that when you're wanting to affect change in the world, you're supposed to be following your heart and then giving pure, true messages about that, right, in your communication to not only others, but also the universe. And what I'm seeing is that you're going to be really fortunate if you can continue to be brave and courageous and be vulnerable in this Page of Cups energy. Yes, definitely. Oh my gosh, and I'm just realizing you have magic and cause and effect, and then you've got alchemy. Now this is for the Gemini in the light. Okay, so if you made it this far, I'm sure you're being good, you know. But this is also a lot of power, so I just want to put like a little kind of, don't ignore the red flags if there are any. If you're starting to see opportunities to conjure or make things forcibly anyway, please just tether yourself back up to the cosmos, the source, okay? Because this is just something. I've got a lot of Scorpio, so I can just recognize it. I'm not saying that you're going to do this, but I have to say, darling, you're very powerful right now with this Wheel of Fortune. You've got the Wheel of Fortune here. It's like, and it's a 10. So this is like, the Wheel of Fortune is also like another completion. I'm getting like the world frequencies. Like you're to a point where you're like, you realize all my magic is in my pure vulnerability after getting my ego butt hurt. Like you got kind of butt hurt, you know, and you started going into yourself, but you healed in that way. So this is what I'm saying. Like this is part of your destiny. This is a destiny card too, Gemini. Spirit is telling me, yeah, keep being brave, open your heart, talk about, there's gonna be, I'm feeling this in the higher heart, there's gonna be, you're gonna be very fortunate with this magic in the Wheel of Fortune. You're gonna feel very fortunate, you're gonna feel very good, you're gonna feel like blissful, like, I thank you God, like you're gonna be feeling really good, okay? I'm just feeling this, it's so nice. You see this big old snake? This is a huge transformation too, like transformative energy here. This is a very personal experience for you, Gemini. And you know, all it took was for you to get into your energy and to be in nature. That's what catalyzed all of this. So, okay, have a look at the art and just look at the beautiful, the big old snake. It's really nice. Okay, so next, in what won't be changed, the principle of gender, remembrance is here. Oh my gosh, so yeah, remembrance here, bringing you, so remembrance of the reality of your old past love experiences from the place of the observer has now emptied enough space for, it's gotten rid of any type of prejudice when it comes to love, or any type of holdups. We talked about also you transmuting old coding, things like this. So God's come in with this opportunity for love for you. And then just further clarifying that is just, this is a reiteration. This is now starting with the Page of Cups here. Okay, what you can change was being vulnerable, and now by being this way, you will not change this energy of this is the King, yeah, the King of Cups. This is a huge maturity. This is you learning how to, this is you now taking action toward exploring those emotions further, exploring these emotions, delving deep into them, traversing the plane of your emotions, and then channeling exactly how you want to express that. This is the channeling exactly how you want to express these emotions, this cup of love. So this is also inspiration. The King is a leader. This can also have to do with you expressing, talking about things that really are so personal to you, like part of your essence, these things that are so emotionally connected to you that they feel like part of you. This is what I see, that you're that confident that this, you going literally falling back into your feminine energy and healing this the way that your ego got bruised. It has brought you to this very empowered masculine energy who can channel his emotions and still make things happen when it comes to love. This is an emotional fulfillment. This is a man, or this is a person. This is a person, please excuse me. This is a person really accessing their yang energies, and also the recognition of an opportunity for love, and not wanting to let that pass, and not succumbing to any fear that may have still been lingering around from this kind of ego bruising that caused you some brain fog when it came to how you want to go forward when it comes to actions and emotions with this 5 of Cups, darling. So being vulnerable has ultimately led you, Gemini person, to this empowered emotional state when it comes to channeling your emotions into the 3D, and also into the egregores, which are your relationships, more specifically your personal love, intimate relationships, and even more specifically your romantic relationships. It will not be changed by becoming the observer. You have now taken control over your life when it comes to the emotional sector. I'm happy for you, Gemini. Clear. Hydrate. When it came to your Dance with Destiny, we had this huge talk about the Hierophant and alchemy. We'll just leave it there. But now it is here with oh my God, you've got, except for the Queen of Cups. All right. So you've got the Knight of Cups here. Okay. So I'm seeing this Gemini, like Geminis, you guys are an air sign, and also, you know, you're known for the way that you think, you know, your thoughts, your particularities. Okay, everybody's different, their birth chart is different, but Gemini, you've got this beautiful mirroring effect too. And I'm seeing this emotional, complete emotional control. Your emotions are what are magnetizing your thoughts to you. And I'm seeing a discipline here when it comes to the Hierophant. And also there was a discipline when it came to your meditations and your wishes, just being specific. Yeah, I'm seeing you really mastering with the Knight of Cups here, darling. He's looking into the water too. There could be something to do with scrying. Have a think about scrying, okay, Gemini? That might help you, might give you some clarity in things. Scry with just a clear glass of water and a candle, maybe some incense, and do your meditations. Look into the water, see what you can see, darling. Okay, there's so much water energy here. Your emotions, probably when you're doing even mundane things like washing dishes or laundry, brushing your teeth or showering, when you're working with water, or when it's raining. You could even just hear water trickling. These, just water in general, make sure you're staying hydrated. The element of water is very important for you right now. It's how you're alchemizing and how you're magnetizing whatever it is that you want to you, darling, okay? Strong emotional alchemy here, triggered by this. I don't know what you did wrong, but you have made it right. You're making it right. You're doing well, okay? Moving forward here. In the last position, we have got with Tantric Journey, your overall vibration, with the Hanged Man. Oh my God, this Tantric Journey controlling this energy. You have got the Ace of Cups here. The Ace of Cups is reiterated again. This isn't what wouldn't change. It's the Ace of Cups, okay? And this is just a reiteration of that's not going to change. You have love. You have this opportunity of love Here. I don't know if I'm hearing extra noise or not, but I hope you guys are fine. Ah. So this breathing, this accepting, this energy, this is emotional energy, emotional transmutation. There's been a lot of reprogramming going on. Breathing through it all, I see you attaining your romantic love, Gemini. This is a romantic love. With this 2 times, and with the tantric journey, getting into your own body, taking control of your own body and your own experience here, this is now, the universe is always going to balance things out. The universe is bringing you a counterpart, okay? Because you have now balanced your own energies, your own vessel. A lot of emotional fluidity here, okay? Action, though. Because this is, you don't have the queen. You have the overall frequency of divine feminine frequency, but the energies that you're playing in are masculine. You're playing around. I'm seeing you like skipping and playing in the rain and killing it. Like I'm seeing this. Like I'm seeing somebody skateboarding in the rain. This is what I'm seeing. Just enjoying the washing over, having control of the emotions in an actionable way is what I'm seeing. Here, this is wonderful, beautiful, great job. This is what I see here when it comes to your manifestations. So, this is wonderful. Thank you for sharing this with me. I'm definitely going to look back and apply this to the Gemini in my chart, okay? And moving forward, I'm just going to clear. I am going to get some channeled messages with my oracle cards here. We'll get a few cards from each, okay, everyone? Before we go, channeled message. I mean, all of this is channeled from my team in the light, your team in the light, but these channeled messages will be a little bit more fun. Let's see. I think maybe vamos a ver. We'll start with messages of closure. These cards connect me with my ancestors, but they also give me closure when it comes, like, let's face it, in real life, when situations end, we don't normally get closure from those that we want, that we feel we need it from. So this will be from the higher selves, okay? From the higher selves of those who you might need closure from, or from your ancestors who have passed on, okay? 3 cards here, please, Spirit in the light. Let's get 3 messages. Gemini here in the light. Thank you. I hope that you can forgive me. I should have said what I didn't say. I'm feeling regret. Clear it in the 3rd eye. Some part of me knew. There's regret. What your ancestor wants you to do, okay, or what, this is a message that I'm getting about regret. Learn from the things that the people before you, that you knew they were meant for great things, and they didn't do it. They're saying, I should have said it, learn from my mistakes. I knew I was ignoring my calling. I knew I was talented. I knew what I'm feeling here. I hope you can forgive me, is a loved one saying, I know you saw my loving light. I know you saw me for the true blessed being of pure love and light that I am. And I'm so sorry I disappointed you by not stepping into the role that you loved me for. Yeah, so I'm seeing, Gemini, maybe somebody from the past, you saw that they could be so much more than they stepped into their role. They didn't take the mantle up. You were loving them for their higher selves, but they were not able to see their higher selves. This is the message of closure, saying, don't follow my example. Follow your heart. Be who you have to be. Be who you want to be. Say what you feel like you need to say. They knew it the whole time, and you know it too. When you're holding back from your true calling, You know what you're suppressing. So before it comes to the point, Gemini, where you have to forgive yourself, the message is forgive them. Don't walk in their shoes. Follow your purpose. Say what you need to say, whatever that must be said. Live the way that this person who disappointed you did not. This is this. This is the message. Thank you, Gemini. Okay, moving forward. Let's see the shadows that you had to face to get to this point. Let's see. Shadows of Gemini and White Spirit, please. You didn't imagine it. I forgive you. I do wish you well. This one wants. I know I made a mistake. But no, I'm just saying, like, yeah, this is, we already discussed this. This is not like a huge deal. You recognized your mistake. Whatever it was, you didn't imagine, like, maybe at first when you were fucking up, like making those messed up moves toward your, that could have also been, those messages of closure, they could have also been with this masculine ego bruising from before. It could have been that, sweetheart, that, just your higher self saying don't repeat the same mistakes that you did before. Follow your heart. Shine properly with your emotions. It could be this, because then I'm seeing like you didn't imagine it, because I'm seeing this. I know I made a mistake. I do wish you well. I forgive you. This is just like a journey, a healing journey, where you're like, you have this brain fog because the yang part of your ego was bruised, and you have this brain fog, but you had to realize, no, I didn't imagine it. Forgive yourself, recognize your mistakes. You didn't really know yourself. You needed to get to know yourself. I see that you transmuted that. Good job. Moving forward. Messages of love. Let's get a message of love for you. Since you have love coming. Oh my God, Gemini. Whew. I don't think I want to get it. Like, this is so strong. I don't know what you've been imagining. But it's going to be precise. Ooh. It's going to be precise. They say be careful what you wish for. No, I'm feeling heat. Like, Gemini, let me tell you, whatever it was you were thinking about it. There's no secrets, You're gonna face, oh my God. You got this love coming in. And those fantasies, they're reality soon, you'll see. Oh my God. Come on, stop, slow down. Past life love, this came out. Your soul remembers this intense connection. Maybe you're calling, maybe like all this had to happen so you can call your past life love in. Oh my God. Unplug. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. I don't know if you're in a relationship already. So there's just some advice. But if not, then I would suggest that you maybe take some time to, like, if you're not in a romantic relationship and this is something that you want, or you want to call in like a close friend, something like this, somebody to support you in your life, something like this, or some part of your soul tribe. So maybe limit some of your work, and also, no, but with unplug, I'm seeing social media and work. Maybe take an hour or 30 minutes from that consciously and spend time meditating on what you want when it comes to love. Just deliberate, even if it's an extra 15 minutes. Deliberate meditation is deliberate manifestation, darling. True love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. This is having to do with the overall relationship that you're calling into yourself, okay? Now, your relationship now with another, your relationship has got to be balanced. The yin and the yang energies in a person must be balanced before they can merge with the yin and the yang energies with another person. Let's start with the yang energy that you're currently sitting in. Yang. Oh, will you ever make things right? I need security. I'm not financially stable. Now let's see. Let's see now with the yang. So this is your inner yang, your inner yang. Will you ever make things right? I need security. I'm not financially stable. Let's see what the yin says now before I get a whole picture. Oh, my Venus is debilitated, you guys. I have a Venus. My Venus, my moon, and my Mars are in Virgo. I'm not the biggest love guru, okay? But this is what I see when it comes to your inner energy. I mean, okay, full disclosure, I have to tell you, right? Okay. Will you ever make things right? We need to let each other go. Will you ever make things right? We need to let each other go. So no, I guess not. There's some things that you let go when it came. So your yang energy was like, do I fix this? Do I fix this? There's something within you when it came to your yang energy that you're like wondering, like, some discrepancy. This is having to do with your ego, and there's a lot of things that you, when you tap into your feminine energy, you're like, no, we need to let that go. There are things that you let go. So maybe pride was making you feel very attached. You know, this is what I'm seeing. So what's the next one? I need security. I wish I had treated you better. I need security. So the yang says, I need security. Yin says, I wish I treated you better. So in order to gain the security that you wanted, to gain this emotional control, I see. In order to also when it comes to, so this has to do ultimately with the relationship too that you're calling in. Learning how to know what to let go of, to not be so stubborn, not be so capricious when it comes to certain things, when it comes to love, and you've got to also let things go in a balance there when it comes to your inner yin and yang, and also with love. And then I need security. I wish I treated you better. The yang is saying, I need to treat myself better. Like, I'm not feeling secure in my life. Whatever it takes, like, it doesn't need to be finances. Finances did pop up here, but I'm seeing security in other ways. And I'm seeing that that your yin energy is like, yeah, we're gonna remedy this with treating ourselves better. When it comes maybe emotional security. Emotional security, and then the wishing. I am the meditating about that. I see, good job, you did it. Okay, this is why your relationship is coming in. I'm not financially stable. Yang says, now what has happened here? What is it? It was my fault, but I blamed you. This is taking responsibility for financial stability. Also represents a lot though. Here, I mean, people equate financial stability with safety, you know. And so it was my fault, but I blamed you. So this is really facing a lot of shadows, because I'm seeing it's right next to this I don't really know you card. You were not feeling safe in the world as a man, as in the yang energy. When it came to, you know, your drive, your goal, you were not feeling financially stable with that. And then on top of it, like, doing a blame game, like, oh, it was my mom's fault or whatever, like, oh, this happened to me, so blaming something other than yourself. I'm seeing that you were seeing yourself as a victim to your own circumstances, and this is not the way to be balanced. You cannot be blaming anybody if your inner yin and your inner yang can't blame one another because they're both part of the whole. You also cannot blame anything outside of yourself because we're all part of the whole. And in this manifestation, you're taking control. This is something that you transmuted. You didn't know yourself. You didn't know. It says I knew. I said you didn't know yourself, and then it says I didn't. I don't really know you, and then I said you didn't know yourself, and this says I knew exactly what I was doing. So this could have been your guides. I'm seeing that this is your guides. Like, no, we're gonna let you see. The blame game is outside of yourself. You're not a victim to your own circumstances. You came to this as the observer. You know what? I knew exactly what I was doing. I was being maybe avoidant, or I was being this way or that way. Taking responsibility, transmuting. This is good. You're falling back from this ego bruising thing instead of like going into darker, maybe other. I'm getting like shadow Neptune stuff. I'm seeing that you instead did take this. You needed to fantasize to heal yourself from this ego bruising. But you used the emotions positively. You did a great job, Gemini. I'm proud of you. You did good. Let's close with Wisdom of the Oracle card, okay? You've got two. You've got Never Ending Story and Co-Create. Number 37. It's like taking me forever. Thanks, guys. I'm like not able to do this. What's happening? Oh, it's a lot of energy. What is it? 38, 37. Here we are. Essential meanings. Self-criticism, the wounded ego, unnecessary dramas. You see? Let's talk about relationships. Sometimes your heart enters into a contract with another that results in pain, not because of abuse or neglect, but for other more complex reasons. Shame, fear of intimacy, and low self-esteem are the greatest challenges to the success of a relationship. Consider how valuable this knowledge is. However, right now you have an opportunity for important healing, but you must reflect on the stories you weave about love, connection, abandonment, rejection, and loneliness. Not only do you need to begin a new story, you need to forgive yourself for telling yourself the old ones. Have compassion for the part of you that believes all those narratives. None of them were ever true anyway. That's so perfect and beautiful for you. Okay, now co-create. Let's read the relationship message for co-create 2. Number 40. Okay, but the essential meaning: creativity, art, inspiration, fruition, manifestation. You see this egg? Oh my gosh. So this never-ending story, it's got this little thing down here. Can you guys see it? It's like the piece for the Ouija board that you use when you're speaking to the dead. That old thing that hurt your ego, that's dead. It's over with. Like, that's what I see. And then with this co-create, I'm seeing the animals in the beautiful blue sky, but I'm seeing the egg on the bottom. I'm seeing this co-create something brand new coming in. Let's go. Let's see. Let's close up at this, baby. Let's go. Baby. I don't call people baby. That's weird. That was somebody. Creativity, art, inspiration, fruition, manifestation, co-creation. Relationship message. Connections of the heart serve to inspire you, opening you up to new ideas you would never have come to on your own. You are looking in a mirror held up by this experience and seeing yourself in an unexpected way. Who is this extraordinary being looking back at you? You're going to be so happy that you kept your heart open. Your love is a unique work of art now, the very embodiment of beauty. Thank you, Gemini. This was your November manifestation activation tarot reading. My name is Carol Lisette, and I will talk to you next time. Thank you. Bye.